Hello boaters, welcome to Narrowboat Journeys. I'm just setting off on an early morning cruise. I'm at Nell Bridge on the South Oxford Canal, just where that red marker is, just above Nell Bridge, and I'm going to head on down through Nell Bridge Lock. We've had a lot of problems with flooding recently, as you will see. Then after Nell Bridge Lock, if I can get through, we will head on down to Aynho Weir Lock. Just before that I have to cross the River Cherwell, which flows across the canal, and there's a very strong flow on that still, so that should be interesting. And then after that we will carry on down, and this video will end just after Belchers lift bridge. There's some very good visitor moorings there. So it's quite a short trip really, but it's an interesting one because there's various obstacles and things to contend with on the way. So we're starting off, we're going under lift bridge 186, which is quite a pretty scene here actually. This bridge is always up, so it's a nice easy one. Immediately after the lift bridge there's a winding hole. There's no other facilities here, but you can turn around, and the CRT keep a lot of their boats and equipment in the area to the right. So there's the winding hole. And now we're approaching Nell Bridge Lock. I haven't been able to move for nearly a week due to the high flood levels in this area. It's only now that the levels have come down enough to make it worthwhile making an attempt. Just a couple of days ago you wouldn't believe what this lock was like. It was very flooded and overflowing, and the headroom for the bridge on the other side of the lock was so reduced that you wouldn't be able to get a boat underneath there. Quite a different story, as you can see. Anyway, back to today. It's much nicer. The headroom under this bridge is much improved, but I've still got to go through very slowly and carefully because there's not much clearance, and I don't want to damage anything on my roof or get stuck. Mind your head. have to stop here, of course, to close the lock gate, which is a bit annoying here because you have to cross a very busy road to get back to the lock, and it's a fast road, so be careful. Yay, did it. These hire boats have also got stuck. They moved through Nell Bridge, I think, earlier this morning, and now they're waiting to go on down through the river part. The River Cherwell flows across the canal from left to right, just in front of that bridge up ahead. It means I have to leave the boat here to go and operate the lock. There's a wooden barrier all along the walkway bridge, and that will stop my boat getting into any danger. But there's still going to be a very, very strong flow, so it could be interesting. You don't start to get the flow until you get past, I'll show you where, this last tree on the left. So it's okay on this bit. But once you get past that tree there on the left, you can see the flow in the water now. It's going to push you towards the right. And you also have to watch out for this elbow in the wooden barrier. That can damage your boat or take out a window there if you hit it wrong. And also if the river is too high, you may have problems with the headroom under this bridge as well. But I went through without any problem at all, so that's good. Into Aynho Weir Lock. Now, I was just going to close the gate when I noticed that one of those hire boats has decided to come down behind me, so I waited for them. Meanwhile, I went to have a look at the water indicator on the river, and then I thought, well, I'd better take a photograph of that, so I did. And there it is. You can see it's well in the red, so not good. But the main danger here is getting under Nell Bridge. It's not so much the river. Here comes a hire boat. The staff of the hire company are moving this. Would be too dangerous for hirers, but even so they do manage to bash it a couple of times. But in they come safely. And after this, the rest of the trip was very simple and straightforward. This is Belchers lift bridge number 189. It's normally up, so it's a nice easy one. And immediately on the right of this are some very good visitor moorings. They tend to be quite popular in the summer, so you won't be guaranteed a spot here. Just down the quarter of a mile down the canal you've got a pub. Anyway, thank you for watching. Hope you've enjoyed the trip. I'll see you next time.